What's up guys, Gosh Taylor here today, and I'm here with a monthly video, but you know what? Exams are finally over at my school, and I'm going to start uploading in the summer. So today is going to be a video about video game updates. I'm going to probably do this series, monthly, maybe even weekly, maybe weekly, doesn't matter. But it's just going to be updates and like, new video games, announcements, nerfs, patches, doesn't matter. But in the background of this audio commentary, you're going to see me playing Gun Game on Columbine, I think, and then a just a regular maybe team deathmatch on Fringe, I think. And on the second game, I want to tell you that I almost rage quitted, but it actually turned out to be a pretty good game. I'm using the Man of War, but so yeah, you're just gonna have to watch it to see what happens. So first up, we have COD IW, or Infinite Warfare for those who don't know. Excuse me. This game, I can't say much about it. It was announced about a month ago. I didn't make a video on it because I didn't know what to say. I can't talk smack about the game because I haven't seen the multiplayer yet. But, I mean, I'm probably just going to pre-order the Legacy Edition to play, drumroll please, Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, this game is totally different. It does include the campaign and 10 multiplayer maps, and pretty much everybody's just going to be playing multiplayer. I mean, like, really, I don't know who would play Infinite Warfare over Modern Warfare Remastered. But you never know, they could actually just screw up that game entirely. So, still, I can't talk about anything about that game. So, those two topics, I can't really talk about anything because they haven't really announced anything besides what I just said. So, moving on to the reveal of Battlefield 1. This game, however, I am totally going to pre-order because I'm also a big COD fanboy and also a big Battlefield 1 fanboy. I had Battlefield 4 on the PC, although I have to fiddle around with the settings just to get a constant 40 FPS. I had Battlefield Hardline on the Xbox One. I do like Battlefield 4 rather than Hardline just because, I'm just favorable. But this takes place in World War One, which is actually pretty exciting. And there's a lot of questions I have, which I wanted to bring up, which C4 is pretty popular in Battlefield, so what are they going to do for that? Is it going to be like dynamite or chemical explosions? I don't really know. As so far for the reveal trailer, there's nothing much to say about it. There's been a lot of guns confirmed, a lot of airplanes confirmed. There's going to be airships confirmed, but the thing is that airships weren't actually a big part of World War One. They were invented in like maybe the last half year of the war, and they weren't even that a big of an advantage. And maybe like the squad commander on his tablet slash computer will be the one to control those. But that's just my theory. Other thing is that tomorrow on June 20, no, not June 21st, June 12th, at 2 p.m. Pacific time, there will be a competition live stream between Neebs Gaming team and Stone Mountain 64's team. I'm rooting for Neebs Gaming because, Neebs Gaming, he's not going to even kill anyone. He's just going to teabag everyone. He has Jack Frags on his team, level cap. They kind of have a pretty big advantage over Stone Mountain. And whoever got killed in whoever got killed in the Battlefield 1 reveal trailer, that was Stone Mountain 64, so go Neebs Gaming. Now moving on to the two reveal trailers, besides COD Infinite Warfare and Battlefield 1, that came out about 2 days ago, Watch Dogs 2 and Injustice 2. So Watch Dogs 2, I wasn't a really big fan of the original Watch Dogs. They were just trying to copy GTA. The only thing I really liked about that was the fact that you can stand on cars while crouching and not fall off, which is pretty cool. You could hack stuff, which is really cool, but they just kind of messed up the graphics and just like the actual story gameplay. And the story doesn't make sense because why does some guy just go around murdering innocent people because his niece died? That's literally his reason for killing people. So in this trailer, we see like a bunch of like gangsters running like maybe a Facebook or Instagram page that successfully hits 1 million followers in its prime time. Now, there's nothing really much to take about this, is that it's like maybe like the rising tide of just a bunch of hacktivists that want to reveal information from the government. I think they actually hack a rocket launch in there, and it's kind of really scary about what they could do. And the game does take place in San Francisco, because in the opening shot, you see the Golden Gate Bridge, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping the graphics are pretty good on PC, maybe. I may buy it on PS4. I'm hoping the graphics on that are good on PC and maybe Xbox One and maybe a console that I may get. But yeah, so moving on to the next one, Injustice 2. Now this one I'm like, very excited about because the original Injustice was a great game, and I don't play it today, but I probably have over 48 hours in that game on the PS3. I kept renting it for 5 days straight and just kept playing it over and over again and didn't come downstairs during the summer except for food and water. Now, in this trailer, it's kind of revealed like a fourth wall break. Maybe Batman talking in the background. I feel like it's Batman just because of the tone of his voice, saying that each time I enter the pit, I emerge reborn. Saying that it's like someone's controlling you, and now you know their defenses and how they attack style. So that's pretty cool. And in the trailer, everyone has armor, so they're probably in an arena type thing where they have armor, and it's not like that pill they had in the first game where it just makes their skin stronger. So it's actually a more reasonable excuse for getting a rocket launcher to a face and coming out not damaged. So, yep, I'm definitely going to buy that game. Now, next up, we have COD XP. Now, if you don't know, a bunch of YouTubers, like maybe T Martin, that's all I really know. Maybe, let me think, probably Optic or something. But they all received a little black cardboard package on their front door, and it came with a note. Now, they weren't allowed to show the note, but they can tell to the camera or the viewers what was on the note. And it said that you cannot open the package until tomorrow. And the next day, it was revealed that Infinity Ward will be hosting another COD XP. Now, if you don't know, COD XP was held back in 2011 during Modern Warfare 2's prime time, and it was the first hands-on experience with Modern Warfare 3, and I think it was the COD Champs for Black Ops, I think, maybe? But otherwise, they had a bunch of other stuff like paintball, the COD Champs, like I said, and then hands-on experience with Modern Warfare 3. And basically, I'm like, it was awesome. Like, it was probably one of the biggest COD, just events in general back then. So now they already revealed that they are going to have Nuketown paintball, which is going to be amazing. Although it's in Los Angeles and I live all the way in North Carolina, I can't go there. I wish I could. I'd literally fly the whole way, but I can't. Also, they will be holding the Black Ops 3 World Champs. It's going to be not being a $1 million prize this year. It's going to be a $2 million prize this year, which is doubled up. I don't know who's going to win. I'm probably going for Optic. They're my boys. Greenwall, hashtag. But now, also, they reveal that it's going to have a hands-on campaign reveal, or maybe multiplayer. They haven't really said much about that yet, for Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered. So I definitely wanted to go to that, but I really can't, so yeah. Not much to say about that either. But next on Overwatch. Now, if you haven't heard of Overwatch, well, you've been living in a rock in the last 5 days. It is a near perfect game according to IGN, Machinima, and Game Informer. 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5. It's a great game. It's basically not just a copy of TF2, because TF2 had 9 characters. This game has 21 characters, and they classify them into different types of classes, and attackers, defensemen, tanks, supporters. So yeah, and it's a near perfect game because how Blizzard, Blizzard is probably one of the most famous game developers because they made games like Diablo, World of Warcraft, Hearthstone, which is actually getting pretty popular, and Here's the Storm, which no one plays. Sorry if I offended anybody, but no one really plays it. Now Overwatch. Now Overwatch was a $40 game for the basic version, and then a $60 version, which is the Origins version, and then I think it was like, probably 80 or 100 for the collector's version. Now, long story short, $40, the original version is just basic game. Origins version included 5 skins for 5 characters, and actually emotes and stuff in other past Blizzard games, which is like World of Warcraft and Diablo. Like I said, you can get like Tracer's hat or something in like World of Warcraft. I'm not sure, and I'm not going to look it up because I'm recording the commentary right now. But, and then the collector's edition, you have like a clay plastic model of Soldier 76, which is probably not worth it, just because, unless you want to like put that in your nightstand and watch him with his tactical visor watch you at night, which is kind of creepy. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, but it's a near perfect game. I really want to buy this game, and I'm going to buy this game on the console of my choice, which is going to be PS4, because this leads me to my last topic, my personal topic. I'm going to buy a PS4. Now, I grew up with a PS3, and by far, it was probably one of the best consoles ever. You didn't have to play for multiplayer. Black Ops 2 was probably my favorite game on there because I hung out with my friends, we played zombies, we played multiplayer. I finished the campaign in several different ways, which is just a great game all around. And on the PS3, it's probably my favorite console. Now, it was about Infinite Warfare when I bought my Xbox One in March 2015, I pre-ordered Advanced Warfare on the PS3, and the graphics were just terrible. It was made by another game studio, just like Black Ops 3 was, if you did not know. Now, I got sick of the graphics. They were putting old gen behind. It was time to move on. And I went through a month debate to whether or not get a PS4 and Xbox One. And eventually I got the Xbox One just because the DLC got early first. And then it was revealed that 3 months later that Black Ops 3 was going to have DLC mainly early on the PS4. So I'd realized that I had made a mistake, and if I could go back in time and fix it, I'd tell myself to go buy the PS4, because I haven't seen like a hands-on experience of the PS4, but obviously the graphics are better because it's 1080p, and then Black Ops 3 on the Xbox One is actually 900p, which is just like about 100p behind, but I mean 180p behind, but there's nothing about the graphics that are bad on the Xbox One. It's just they're not as good as the PS4. Controller-wise, I have held the controller before because I have played it on it, but like 5 minutes, only on a Trials Fusion game. The controller, I've always favored the Xbox One controller for its D-pad, just because of how actual directional it is. It makes that clicking noise, which I really like. The PS3 controller, which is fairly similar to the PS4 controller, the D-pad is really it's just kind of soft, and I don't like that. Trigger-wise, they're pretty good. I still like the Xbox controller better because of the triggers. But the L1 and R1, that's where it kind of succeeds for me, just because I really like the shooting technique for the older last-gen consoles. But on new-gen, they switched it where the triggers are fire and aim. So yeah, I'm going to get a PS4, probably use one, and I'm going to buy Overwatch on that. I'm going to bring you some Overwatch gameplay, guys. So that's it for today, guys. I'm probably going to upload another gaming news update next month. In the month of July. It's summer, guys, and peace out.